Okay, now we've recovered from the deconstruction and reconstruction of the tail, the black cat tail that I'm making for my daughter for Halloween. So it's about a little more than half done. So let's go back to basics now, since I've shown you how I started it with the deconstruction process. I show you how I'm doing it on an ongoing basis. First of all, what I'm using is this Caron 1 pound 100% acrylic yarn. You'll notice now that it says machine washable and dryable. That will be important later. We'll discuss that when we talk about how I'm going to straighten this. I have some hair detangler here, which has been minimally useful. You might find it useful. Give it a try. There's my bin of fluff. Sorry, something's flying around in front of the camera. My bin of fluff, that's basically what's left after I've combed out as much as I've done thus far. These are my tools. There's a dog comb, 2 dog brushes, one that's coarser, one that's finer, scissors. That's how much yarn I've used thus far, so 1 pound is more than enough for this size tail. And I still have that much left that's already cut. Okay, the tail itself, I will show you this before I end this section of the video and set the camera up so that you can see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I have 3 strands of yarn, well, double strands actually. Each one of these is 2 strands. And I'm braiding them together and pushing the fluffs down as I go. So I tie the fluffs onto the individual strands. And what I'm doing now is groups of 8 sets of 3. So that means that each layer, wait a minute, back up. I sew on 8 at a time, or I tie on 8 at a time rather. Then for each layer I push down 2 sets. So each layer has 6, ends up with 6, where each tie is 3. So I tie on groups of 3, push down 2 at a time. These are already brushed out. These I've tied 2 on, they need to be brushed out. And this one I have 1 that needs to be brushed out. I will tie on a few of these, get the camera set up, and we'll go from there.